Hey guys, Thatnub here. Today we're checking out the TW10 weapon mounted light from THRUNITE. This is the Black Scout Survival Edition. Inside the box you're going to get the light itself, a USB-C charging cable, a user's guide, a warranty extension option, a gift card for a free flashlight, an Allen wrench, a couple extra O-rings, a 1913 adapter, a spare charging port cover, and 2 screws. So let's take this thing outside and see what it can do. It is Dark 30 and we are outside and we have our light here. Let's go ahead and kick it on. Boom, look at that. That is a nice wide light. I don't even have to move this thing. We have the pump house here, which is about 50 feet away. Trees at the end of the grass is 100 feet. The end of that fence line is 150 feet away. And the trees across the street there are 200 feet away. And I can see all of that without barely moving this light at all. Operation of this light is pretty simple. First thing you have to do is tighten down your lens cap here. That will connect the battery. Then you have a button here or a button here, and all you have to do is give it a one click and it will turn it on. One click to turn it off, or for momentary just hold it down. When you let go, it'll turn off. To charge this light, in the back here we have our charging port cover. Take a USB-C, plug it in, and you will see this little red light right there. It says that it's charging. When that turns blue, you're done charging. If you want to swap out the battery or just charge it independently, unscrew the lens. Inside is your 18350 1100 milliamp hour 3.7 volt lithium ion battery that THRUNITE put in. To put it back into your light, positive end goes into the light. Here's your spring on the lens, and that will give you a good connection, nice and tight. This light has a diffused lens, so it gives you a nice, even, kind of a flighty light with not too much of a hot spot. On the bottom here we have the Glock adapter, or we could put the 1913 in, but I'm going to be using the Glock today. We are going to unscrew this, and if you push it in, that will push this out so you can get it onto your rail. Today we're going to be using my Ruger Security 9, and we can see here that there is no magazine in there, and there is nothing in the chamber. Just kind of touch it in there just for fun. There's my magazine and my 1 in the hole. So with this, we're going to push that in and slide it right onto there. Now we can tighten down this nut. I am going to just kind of hand tighten it right now because we're not going out to the range today. Yeah. When we're indexing, we're like this, so it's just right there in the range for us to be able to turn it on without having to move too much. But if you don't have larger hands, you can always hit it from the other side pretty easily. It does stick out from the barrel on this gun, so if you have a larger frame, larger barrel, then it should get flush. But none of my guns are that long. Here we have my everyday carry, and again we're unloaded, nothing in the chamber. And this has my Olight. This is what the first one, the PL Mini. And I like how this one's nice and flush. Easy enough to turn on, turn off, just with a kind of downward pressure. With the THRUNITE just a hint more of a reach, because on my Olight it's right here. This would probably be for like my home defense gun, because the light on it is more diffused. It'll light up an entire room, and my PL Mini has more of a hotspot for a little bit longer of a range, even though it's not as bright. I think this one here might be like 500 lumens, and the THRUNITE is an impressive 900. Look at that, that's just bright. But it doesn't really reach out as far as my Olights do. And for that one, I would probably take the battery out to charge it, because there's no way to charge it with it still being on the light, because your charging port's right back here. So you'd have to take this all the way off to be able to charge it. And with my Olight, you just magnetically charge right here, and just so when I throw it in the safe, the little battery charger just hops on there and we're good. Let's go ahead and check this out on a couple different guns that we have here. This is the wife's Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Shield Easy 2.0. That's so long, but this thing's pretty. It's nice and easy to shoot. And she has on here the PL Mini 2. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're nice and clear. Nothing in there. So, on this, again, nice and easy to turn the light on, turn the light off. It's actually a little bit farther in than the barrel, because this one slides back and forth just to give you the right kind of placement. Let's pop that off and put the Black Scout on. You know what? This is not going to fit on the M&P Shield. Oh, just barely too. Just can't get this to line up in there. I can get this on, but it's not gonna seat in there because it doesn't get into your little ridge there. Oh, that's just so close. Alright, let's try something else. Here we have the wife's 380 M&P Easy. And again, unloaded here. And again, this isn't going to fit right on there. If there was a way that this was movable, like adjustable up and down, kind of like how this is, where we can slide this forward and back, that would be cool. This is going to have to go on bigger guns than like these compacts. This light has an output of 900 lumens for 195 seconds and then drops down to 427 for 130 minutes. It'll shoot out to 125 meters, impact resistant to 1.5 meters, IPX8 waterproofing. Even has that little indicator back here that will be off if there is 0 power, will be flashing red if there's 1 to 10% power, will just be a solid red if there is 11 to 20% power, and will be blue if it is 21 to 100% power. Let's check that out. So we are within the 21 to 100% power. So what do I like about this? I like that it is bright. That is Nice. 900 lumens. That's cool. I like that it's got this diffused lens on it, so it spreads that 900 lumens out evenly. Doesn't really reach out that far, at least for when I'm looking through it, but this would be perfect anywhere in your house. You could see the entire room with that. And the price, loving the price on this. I think it's like around $50 for this light, and I think they're even having a sale right now, so I don't know. That's a good price point for that much power in a light. Now, some of the things that I don't like about this is, one, you have to have a large frame handgun for this to be on. So I can't use this on any of the wife's smaller guns. But that's probably okay because you have to have pretty large hand to be able to reach out there and hit that comfortably and reliably with your finger. Unless you're using your support hand, but then that kind of gets it a little bit out of pocket, so I don't know. But it would work for this gun. Only thing is, I already have weapon lights for this, and I have plenty of holsters for all of those extra lights. I don't know if I want to buy another holster or have one made just for this. I think this is going to be more of like an indoor home defense light, which would be perfect for it because, like I said, you can see the entire room with this. The charging port being right here, not a fan of. Now, granted, you can unscrew this, take the battery out, put it in a battery charger, charge it up, put it back in here. Or you can fairly easily take this off, especially if you haven't tightened it down too much. But the less admin time I can have with a firearm that I want to have always ready to go, the better. So if they put like that same USB-C charging port maybe down here, or maybe off to the side here or something like that, that would make it a lot better, because then I could just lay it down in the safe, have that on here, pull it off, pull this out. That's what I like about the Olight, is this is the charging ring on it, and I can just have it laying down there like that, not have to worry about anything, keep it in the safe like that, ready to go. And if I needed to, I could just pull the weapon out and that magnet comes right off. So maybe if they put like a USB-C charging cable like right up here somewhere, or maybe right underneath that, to where if you're pulling it out, it just kind of would pop out. Because when you need your weapon and you need your light, you don't need to be messing around with twisting stuff on or putting a battery back in. So keep it charged up always, and put it on a larger frame, and you should be pretty good for a home defense light. Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.